Just living life. You could come up. Sorry, babe.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I just wanted to say,
Hold on 1 second, HB. I want to hear what she has to say. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to talk over the clip, but what I think they misunderstood was when you went live to recap about what AJ was doing.
Thank you.
They're making it seem like you knew what Dom was doing when that was brought to you in the middle of you recapping what AJ was doing.
Thank you.
They're not missing the point. They're intentionally missing the point.
They're intentionally doing, just like Helgi is intentionally not wanting to understand. They are doing that on purpose because they don't like me because I'm adjacent to people that they don't like. They don't even have a real reason why they don't like me. You get what I'm saying?
Like nobody's saying what AJ was doing when you went live just to talk about what AJ was doing. So literally, that was frustrating me. It was frustrating me because I was here to see it.
And you guys see how that happens so fast. You all that are here as viewers and in the comments and stuff like that, do you see how quick that happens? How you watch someone just come up with something like that? It's crazy. Go ahead, HB. Thank you. Just living life. I appreciate you.
I'm talking first, and I'm talking calm, right?
Well, I'll talk second and calmer.
So, anyways, again, it's not about the mess was over everything. It wasn't important. They didn't think that it was important what AJ was doing because the mess always prevails. They thought it was more important to focus on what the fuck me and the other people were talking about versus the actual protest. So, that's my only point of this. Secondly, what are they going to do about it? Corey, I don't know why you keep screaming in the comments about give me the same energy for what? I'm not outside protesting. Please. What are you talking about?
Bitch, you couldn't if you want. You couldn't. Oh, girl.
Like, I just don't get it. I don't care about those people, so I'm going to say whatever I want to say when I want to say it. Braid is still Christian.
And that's what the fuck everybody else is doing. You're just mad that you're on the wrong side of things. That's really what the fuck it is. You're right. You're allowed to have your flop ass opinion, just like we're allowed to have ours.
Hold on, Cash.
Paranoid or give a fuck about you. Like nobody think about you, nobody speak on you like you really think. Every time you be like, it's
I can't tell.
Give me a second, Dom. I'll tell you. You know for a fact, you stay in your little corner, like I said earlier, that's all you do. You chill in your little corner when you decide to pop out and speak on everybody that you don't like. Ajai, Susu, Heartbreaker, and then motherfuckers speaking. You do it every time. You're gonna go back in your cup for 2 weeks after you just did your pop out. We're gonna speak on you for 2-3 days. We know the limbo, we know the dance.
Right.
Come on now.
Exactly.
We know what you do. It's simple. It's not no big deal.
Is it fair to say how much you make? Over here, everybody has an opinion on everybody. Everybody's recapping.
I'm gonna make a bag off your name.
Okay, is that fair to say? That everybody's recapping each other?
It should be fair to say, if you put things out there, expect to get that shit back in turn. So if you act a certain way on here, people gonna act the same way. That's what energy is.
That's what I thought you were saying.
When they find a time to pick at you for something that you do, that's what the fuck they're going to do.
That's one thing I will agree. The fuck?
He wasn't picking at me. What you talking about?
I'm just saying, listen, I'm not saying pick.
I think he said overall.
When they get a chance to attack,
Can I make a comment?
That's a hit, dog.
1 second, Butterfly.
That's what they're going to do. So if you did it to them at a point in time, they're going to do it to you. That's
Corey, shut up. You're not even making no sense right now.
I get it because you can't understand the
No, you're not making no sense. You said that you was non-binary, so I'm not even listening.
I am not. But I'm only non-binary when it comes to this first conversation. I'm lesbian this week. So whatever it is.
I think what he's saying is all of us on this app have an opinion. So as soon as a person get a chance, they're going to jump on a opportunity to clap back in whatever way they decide to clap back. That's just what it is on this app. But what I believe, I definitely wish they would, like when y'all did the battle, that shit was dope as shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy that I feel like, yes, give it that shit. Motherfucker support, come back with that shit, and then Monday, deal with that shit accordingly. But I think this whole weekend definitely should have been, let's hype it, come on, hype me up, man. Come on, hype me up. Because at the end of the day, she did something really great. I think she did something amazing.
We did hype her up. We had a battle. We hyped her up.
Right.
Talk to her. We love our girl. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, what is
Very proud of her.
So what you saying is
That's
that
why y'all mad now. We hype her up too much.
Literally.
You complained last week that we do too much. This week we
I can't tell nobody how to respond. I just think motherfuckers should have paid that shit dust. And again, I don't even know how I would have responded. Because, like, I be responding to shit and I shouldn't be responding. I would hold my people be like, T, man, put that shit to the side. Because that's right, Roxy, y'all gonna tell me. Why the fuck is you focusing on this when you got this shit going on? Because we can't get of course, when we, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, that's what I think. Because when you're not in it, it's easy for you to say, well, I probably wouldn't. Like me, Nitra. A lot of people try to make her a bit negative. I wasn't entertaining that. I wasn't taking that shit to Nitra. I ain't entertaining none of that shit.
And I said both of them looked very beautiful.
Because Corey, I think he's about life and
It was
everything.
for anti-time. And Diamond. They looked gorgeous. Petty Row even looked nice.
He think that they're talking about me, but the situation is not about me. I was the one actually doing the laughing, okay? Corey, so you got it wrong this time.
I'm glad you know the situation isn't about you.
I'm glad you know that I'm still in the house. I'm still in the motherfucking house. I just want to say this, right?
Roxy, I'm dead ass. I'm glad she acknowledged.
This is coming from, like, me, right? Me and AJ recently had words, right? I have clips clips of things that may come off as unfair that would have, I feel like, would have distracted from the purpose that she went out there for. I won't post them because, and this is coming from somebody who can be considered against her. I'm not going to post them because it's going to take away from the bigger thing that she was out there for. And the clips are funny. Like, she got into it with a lady out at the little event and shit. They had words back and forth and everything. I could have posted that, but I'm not going to post it. I literally purposely didn't post it because it's going to take away from the positive thing that she was doing. But
Wow, Roxy.
just recently got into it with her. That could have been
Oh my God,
That's so sweet.
like that, but it was something bigger. So I did it.
And we
And I
could have
think
got your ass.
You can use that. She handled that shit like a woman, honey.
Period.
That couldn't have
I
been.
You're at a fucking protest. Of course, there might be conflict. You dunce. Like,
Y'all been getting me, baby. I've been laughing at y'all since y'all started running y'all mouth. You been getting me.
girl, you got.
and if
got
everybody
already.
shut up, what would you have to laugh at?
What are you
Just
talking
simply
about?
don't know what
Ain't
the fuck
getting me
goes on
what?
with it.
It's just so stupid. You're just a bird brain bitch. Like, you're just dumb. Like, you're just actually stupid.
Now, what I'm saying is that was my personal choice. It was my personal choice not to do it. I'm not speaking for Don. Don can do whatever she want to do. I'm saying that my personal choice not to post it. It was my personal choice. Nobody can scare me into not posting it. It's just a decision I made. I'm not looking into nobody's point because
What's the
I'm
last thing that Proxy's even posted?
But listen,
Blog
who
record?
cares if she posted or not? If you was in her live, like, and know that she got into it with somebody, why does it matter if you posted or not? We were there. We know.
I highlight her positivity more
Tiger
than
I didn't
Realist.
even, like, I didn't know she got into it with somebody, but like, what the
Oh,
fuck
she
does
didn't mean
it
to be up
matter?
here.
Like,
It's okay.
is it relevant to anything?
Oh, because I'm not gonna lie, Street King. If that was me outside protesting, I guarantee you motherfuckers would have said something negative. I can assure
Right, and I would have hoped that you like to be perfect. He's not perfect. I'm so glad you said that.
But how corny are you to go into a live of somebody protesting only to get bad angles of her and say, I got bad angles. I got videos that are bad angles of her and things, but I'm just not going to post it. You're still a weirdo for that.
Baby,
I'm sure Proxy.
the way
That's still
AJ
weird, Proxy. That's still weird.
the way AJ looked Thursday out there for the protest compared to what the fuck I seen Friday, them hoes can't say a fuck thing.
The fuck is taking up for your ass.
But like, who cares about that? Like, what I'm trying to say is like, you still went in there and just waited for a boop, freak, screenshot, boop, angle. Like, that's so whack to me. I feel like when you go and look for a bitch bad angle, it's corny to me.
But these are the same kind of women, right, who hate on women like Gabby Douglas and be like, why aren't her edges laid when she's, winning Olympic medals? The same people who talk about the grade of a baby's hair. Like, it's the same thing. It's real low vibrational, real ignorant. Like, it tracks.
And guess what? The thing
So, of
is,
course, they can't comprehend, like, not doing some weird shit like that. It makes sense to them to do weird shit like that because that's what the fuck they do outside of us.
but listen, AJ went dressed for the cause. If she would have went out there in a full face of makeup, wigs with the bouncy curls in it, that means she wasn't trying to get active. She went like she was trying to get active.
She would have got talked about for doing that.
You're
Exactly.
damned if you do, damned if you don't, because there are plenty of activists,
Yeah,
right,
Miss
who go
J.
out there with an image.
Hi.
There's DeRay with his vest. Like,
Hi, my
there's
love.
many ways that people brand themselves, but it's just not the focus of what the fuck we're talking about.
Literally. I think Butterfly was here first.
Go ahead.
I just let her go, and then I'm gonna let Miss J go because we was listening to the clip. Go ahead, Butterfly.
My point is, Dime Real Deal thought that nobody was gonna clock her shit. Motherfucking Common Cousins came out of the woodworks talking shit about her. Y'all came out of the woodworks with y'all platforms and clocked her shit, and everybody was able to get one off on that big bitch. I'm a big girl, and I'ma still say, bitch, I don't smell like you, I don't look like you, and I don't act like you. Why? Because my attitude ain't like yours. Get your shit together. You didn't think that nobody was gonna quote unquote clock you because you always think you're unclockable. Baby, you're clockable. You're clockable because what you did was vile and disgusting. Everybody over there in your chat that day was vile and disgusting. You're not going to live it down. You're vile and disgusting. You're going to go down in internet history as vile and disgusting because of what people are going through every day. And you found a way to make a light of it like it was a funny ass situation. It's not fucking funny. It's not funny on Thursday when you did it. It's not going to be funny today. It's not going to be funny next year in 2026. It's not going to be funny in 2030. It's not funny. You're clockable, bitch.
Thank you for that beautiful.
Libra and Royale. I'm about to send you something on IG. Can you share it with Royale, not AJ? Okay.
Okay.
All right. If in the house that's listening,
Let
to
Miss
something
J go.
positive.
And yes, okay, HB, I hear you.
I'm gonna text you too about it, Susu.
Go ahead, Miss J.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this one thing. I've been in and out this during the protest. So I don't really know what's going on, but just from some of the pieces that I heard, is that they were making fun of what AJ was wearing and angles. Didn't the same thing happen to Diamond? She didn't like it when she was in Atlanta.
Yes.
With the belly hanging out with.
And the boomerang legs? Yes, yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay, her and a wallet on the chain?
Yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay, goodbye.
Yes, Miss J. Clock that shit.
she did say that person was weird for recording that, because why would they record that, right?
Right, would they record someone from a bad angle? Exactly. No, it's just a ring around the fucking rosy around this bitch. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous, you guys.
You know what the bigger thing is too? I think a lot of people, right, are so afraid of themselves. They're so afraid of going outside of their own comfort zone that when they see somebody doing something right that they don't think that they could do, that they don't have the confidence to do, instead of just sitting back and shutting up, right, if you don't have anything positive to say, it's like, I gotta find some way to try to knock you off of whatever pedestal you're on, right? Because the attitude to me is, who the fuck does AJ think she is to go out there and protest, right? You're just a messy talk bitch like the rest of us. And so the fact that, you know, she would be public with her doing something new, doing something different, maybe it's not new to AJ, but it's introducing us to a side of her that we haven't seen before. That's what really shakes a lot of y'all bitches. And I really, it's sad because like, a lot of us are so much bigger than these little boxes that we put ourselves in, these real small conversations. And, you know, for somebody who talks so much about touching grass and going outside and Pandora bracelets, bitch, you would be shook if you knew what the fuck people were really doing. You really would be. You would feel even smaller.
On God. Like literally on God.
That part. Like, the shit that she be bragging on.
That's really what it is.
That she be proud of. That shit we do silently. And I'm sorry, like, to go get a Brazilian wax is something mandatory. We got to do that. To get our nails and toes done, baby, we do that. We don't have to record that. To get flowers that's going to die in 3 days. Some of us get them bitches every single day. So all that shit, Pandora bracelets, baby, we did that 10 years ago. None of that shit right there is a flex. And that's what I take you out for your fucking self. Like, that's the shit I be talking about. Like
maybe I just leveled up as like a member of a very prestigious museum here. Like, if that, you know what I mean? Like, we could really talk about the things that bitches really do outside of this app to get you hoes uncomfortable and maybe push you to do something outside of your comfort zone, right? You think AJ looked a mess? She, you know, why was she yelling like that? Go contact Dream Defenders. Dream Defenders has plenty of people in Miami. You can link up with them right now. Go organize some shit and do it better. Show her up. Get out there in the fucking field. Miami has plenty of fucking protests because I guarantee you they have not let up on harassing and unaliving black people, not just black men, black women, black trans people in that fucking city, in that county. I know it for a fucking fact. So get out there. Show us what the fuck you look like when you protest. Make sure you got a fan. Make sure that hair is laid. Make sure you have the cutest look on, and make your voice heard.
Ain't used to a fucking thing. When that bitch said they lived in Liberty City for over 10 years, girl, I already knew what was on. I already knew what was up. Y'all was raised in the dustiest, raggediest, most vile fucking projects in the world.
Motherfucking pork and beans. Like, let me shut up because I'm gonna say some shit. And you're being elitist. Like,
oh yeah, that's a flex right here. This property right here, this massive property right here that Susu is purchasing. She's already an owner. She already owns another one too that she's freshly building on. Sorry for telling your business, but that's a flex. Fuck a Louis. Bitch, go look at my repost, bitch, on my motherfucking new page and look at what Louis is worth right now, about $5. Because trying to put US on blast with this little war they got going on. See, we doing more than touching grass, bitch. I'm doing more than keeping up with Messy Talk. How they showing how we making the Birkins and we sending them to another country for them to slap the label on it. So now we ain't fucking with the US, so y'all can get them right now for $30, y'all. Yeah, all the bags. Making all the bags. Showing the gators and shit. Now he had a now fucking crocodile that they had on live, deceased. They taking the skin off that bitch, finna dye it and put it on a Birkin, and y'all can go get it for $30 now. That's how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. With a poor ass fucking mentality. That's right, Susu. Keep purchasing your properties. Keep fucking investing. Yeah, so y'all better go pay attention because it's going on right now. I'm not just keeping up with Messy Talk all day. I'm not. I'm really not. And hold on, my shit's finna burn.
Do not prove yes right, please.
I'm not gonna burn it, girl.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, that shit, I mean, y'all can hear it right in her voice. You can hear it.
All right, go look on my page. It's on the repost. It's on the repost. You're talking about fashion houses. Wait
a minute. I gave her a compliment.
I know this.
Yes, you did not give her a compliment.
I think that sometimes she gets so in tune with.
I'm just saying, like people
conversation, she might burn something.
But I'm just saying,
but I think when you take it out,
one day she can make a good meal.
I'm not here to compare my life to your guys's. I'm not here to say, oh, I'm doing this to you're doing this, but every time the bitch have an opinion on our lifestyle, our parenting, our amount of touching grass, our work, our money, our supporters, our numbers in the room, our battles, our coins. You just pocket watch and watch people's lives. You literally monitor a spirit, Don. That's all you fucking do is sit there and watch what the fuck we do all day, every day, and then go and compare it. And then say, y'all ain't doing this and y'all ain't doing that and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Y'all don't see me on this motherfucking live talking about what the fuck I'm doing. And I do a whole fucking hell of a lot. Like, what is we talking about? Everybody got a life, bitch. We all got a life. I want you to know that.
It's a prime example of a nigga that ain't never had shit. I'm talking about niggas that's been having it, been having money, been having their way, been getting nice things, been getting taken care of, been getting gifts, been getting attention, validation, reassurance, loved on and all that shit. They don't do that shit, dime, dude. This shit is nothing. It's nothing. Chuck cannot smell my coochie. And if I told y'all what he did in the last 2 weeks for me, you would think I was fucking lying. It's not nobody business. It's not a flex. It's not a flex. You made a whole entire
basic and normal, getting gifts and all that. Like I get showered with love every day in my real life with my real husband, my real child. Like Like, what are we talking about? Like, that's not stuff I don't need. First of all, I appreciate all of the support that I get on this TikTok platform that I built. You get what I'm saying? That I had help building, being built too. You get what I'm saying? Because first of all, I didn't get here on my own. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the shit that people get confused too, bitch. I didn't get here on my own. It's all of y'all that helped me build this platform. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I appreciate but this is not just on my only part of my life. Bitches really work. Bitches really get to the money. Bitches really trying to do something with their life. Bitches really trying to create generational wealth within their own world. I'm not here talking about no motherfucking Louis Vuitton, bitch.
Girl, okay.
That shit that we already been touch had, bitch, when I was single.
All my bags in the storage.
What are you talking about?
I don't even buy designer shit. I put my money in investments in my home, you know, and in my business.
There you go, get the tiniest bags.
Yeah, and I learned that the hard way.
I don't even carry a purse.
Exactly. Coach is that's the real leather. That's what bitches don't know. If you want to invest in anything, invest in a fucking Coach.
But the thing is, right, it's like you could be into that. Like, that could be your thing. I'm not knocking anybody for what they want to spend their money on. But it's one of those things where it's
Listen
like,
to this right here, how, and then you go sit up there and
I was like, why do you think that people don't share other parts of their lives with y'all?
Listen to this.
Because of the way that you fucking act.
Demon time. Y'all got to see this.
I also shipped this from China to the US.
Not even that.
My black girls. When that Chinese man got on his app and said all the luxury items are made in China and they only go to Italy to have the tag put on it, the designer tag, and once that designer tag is put on it, now it can say made in Italy because only that small little percentage was actually made in Italy, but that's all it takes to say made in Italy. Now it makes it over here to our designer boutiques and we're spending thousands upon thousands of dollars for something that was in fact made in China, not Italy. I don't care how much you're spending on the thing. Chances are it is coming from China. The only part that was actually made in Italy was when they put the designer tag on there. And this is why the wealthiest of wealthy people buy inspired by items. Why? Why would you spend the whole thing? Listen, I did a whole series on Birkins, and in one of the, you can see it in my like viral things I have pinned up there, but one of the videos was talking about the Birkin sort of like Tupperware party that all the wealthy Upper East Side women in New York have. They're not spending money on real Birkins. They're not shucking and jiving for Birkin. And they call people over in China and get the same things. Oh no!
Like, you guys, when they talk about a culture divide, it's like, it's the man, y'all, he's on TikTok, you guys. Now, you got people from the White House that's like going back and forth with him. Literally. It's like, they talk about a culture divide. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe the dude, Rice, and whatever, who's at the damn
It's the nigga in your profile.
They really, I'm talking about y'all. My whole FYP right now is about
all the lives is Asian.
Because of the tariffs that
manufacturers showing all these different persons.
Yes, Susu.
But let me say this
right now. They not going.
Also, the celebrities and the people that we're watching, a lot of the times, do you know they have stylists that rent pieces? Do you know they don't own what they're wearing? Do y'all understand that the bags and the clothes and the jewelry that they're wearing?
I was just getting ready to say that.
It's rented for the event. They have a stylist that goes out and has relationships with these different designer houses that go, and the cars as well. The cars are not theirs either. So you are falling into
and some of the homes.
Literally, you're falling into the trickery of capitalism. Literally. Then you go and you work a 9 to 5 and you busting your ass. Oh, you don't even work a fucking 9 to 5. You work overnight shift. A whole overnight shift to go and spend some money on some shit. Spend it how you want to. I don't really give a fuck. But bitch, you just a sheep like the rest of these motherfuckers. At the end of the day, when I realized when I had fucking all these YSLs, Louboutin shoes and motherfucking purses, and I didn't have no motherfucking property, no nothing, no really like no real value of anything, bitch, that changed my motherfucking mind. When I got married, my mind changed on how I want to spend my money. And right now I'm touching real money and it's going somewhere that makes generational wealth for me and my family. My children ain't gonna have to worry about a fuck thing. And I mean it.
Yeah, and a lot of people that and I'm not going to say necessarily where I live or whatever, but let's just say the places, a lot of people that are rich, they shop at Walmart, they shop at Goodwill, they shop at the thrift store. They don't go out and purchase, they don't go in Macy's and buy all that expensive stuff. They just don't do it. What they do is they teach their kids about financial planning, and then they start investing in their kids and their grandkids and shit like that. They buy homes and stuff so that if something happens to them, that, you know, their kids and grandkids will have somewhere to live permanently. They don't go out and spend money like that. They just don't. And that's how they are able to stay rich, because they don't do stupid spending.
Because you know why? Yes, they're rich in assets. They have investments. That's money that's not tangible. They are rich, but the money that is tangible is enough to keep them alive daily. It's like a regular, but their net worth is a lot because they have their real money tied up in the investments and in places that they can't touch it. In homes, in stocks, in bonds. That's really rich.
Exactly.
So that's why they look like they ain't got no money. They look like they ain't got no money.
Really rich. Shout out to my baby Rizzy.
What is we talking about?
So can I say something really quick?
Yeah, of course.
I just wanted because I used to work for CBS Studios back in like 2015 to 2019, and I used to hang out with a lot of celebrities, and all the trips that you guys see, all the stuff, they're never paying for that, you guys. They're never, like, those resorts are giving them an opportunity to stay there for free so that they can post it and y'all can see and y'all can pay for it. A lot of the things
they're getting paid to do that. Yeah,
exactly. Even the homes, even the homes that they live in, guys. Airbnb. They are renting these mansions on Airbnb. My friend had a mansion in I think it was Hidden Hills, and he was renting that on Airbnb. They're not.
Let me tell you something. I was watching Married to Medicine the other day. They needed $15,000. Do you guys know that they did a whole fundraiser? They set up an event and did a fundraiser. They're not even finna front the bill.
They're not using their money for fuck thing. Exactly.
But I know people on Messy Talk, they would spend about 10 in 2 months to drop a bitch out of a panel. These people are multi-millionaires, and they're not. It's like 8 of these women in this group, y'all. They could have easily given up $2,000 a piece. They said, nope, we're going to do a fundraiser. They call everybody begging, as y'all would call it, for the money because they were not going to cut it. And they got it. I'm sure they fuck over it.
Literally.
But it's not for y'all.
Even surgery, even plastic surgeons.
Y'all gotta go.
I have a friend, right? She is a huge influencer and musician overseas. She's got 4 million followers. Whenever I'm with her, she doesn't spend a dime. She has a lot of money. She does not spend a dime. She has sponsored hair. People come, they say, I want to sponsor this bundle if you do promo for me on Instagram. I want to sponsor this outfit for you. Can I give you this outfit? And then you tag me in your Instagram post. How much is it for you to do 4 posts for me if you have this sort of, if I put you in this sort of jewelry? Can you drive this car with this rental company? If you drive this car with this rental company, then she even got a fucking BBL for free. I swear to God. I showed you her, HB. I showed you her. I think I showed you her too, Cash. She got a BBL for free. Everything is sponsored.
So I remember this was my first learning experience when I worked at Phipps Plaza at Nordstrom, right? I'm a Nordy's girl. I grew up in Nordy's pretty much. Okay, I've worked at like several locations across the United States at Nordstrom. So I remember working at Phipps Plaza. Candy Bird's stylist came in. This is when I learned the fucking game, right? Them motherfuckers, because Nordstrom doesn't have a return policy, you can return anything. I mean, bitch, you can return shit that was 20 years ago you bought. So her stylist came in and bought a rack of shit. Now for a salesperson, that's good ass fucking commission right there. Okay, that would make your whole fucking day go home early because you just fucking made a big ass sale. Do you know she returned that shit like the following week? All of that shit was returned. Because I'm pretty sure all of it was used just for a motherfucking photo shoot. They do that shit all the time. Portia, same shit. That's why when the celebrities come in, I don't even fucking service them. I'm not servicing you because I know you're going to return that shit because they don't buy their shit. They're not keeping that shit. They're renting that shit. Any way they can rent something, temporarily borrow something, they will. They will. So yeah, that's facts. They don't buy shit.
Ooh, and can I give you guys another little insider tip? On top of that, what they do when they're renting things, if they're not renting it and they're actually purchasing it, and this just goes for a lot of rich people, if you develop a relationship with that sales associate, what they'll do is they will send it to your house, but they will also send like a box of magazines to your house, and they'll put that as like the good, so that way you don't have to pay taxes on the item if you live out of state. So if I'm buying like, a $5,000 Balmain jacket, I'm going to wear it out of the store. I'm going to bring it with me. But what you're going to do as a sales associate to help me not pay taxes on that item is ship a box of magazines to my house. Telling you, they will find any way to pinch a fucking penny.
You guys, please spend your money on things that matter. Invest in your children's future, in your own future. Build for your homes. Always strive for something that will never lose value, guys. And I don't even mean cars. I don't even mean clothes or nothing. Look for homes. Look for investment. Learn the stock market. Understand financial literacy. Try to grow your money as much as you can. Please don't be one of these motherfucking sheeps. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. Go ahead, Drop.
Okay, thank you. Not even grow it, but save it. You know, we don't look at, I did a video, I got a flat tire. So I say, it's like, I didn't even call my husband. I just say, I'm going to go to Discount Tire because I bought these tires and I know I got a warranty. Well, the guy say, well, it don't cover your warranty for whatever. They always find a reason that it doesn't cover your warranty. So I'm buying some other tires that had to order it. This man put $50 shipping, all kind of shit they put on the tire, made the tire cost $375 for one tire, right? So I'm like, oh, I don't want your warranty because y'all never cover it. I can just go to somewhere and somebody fix, a nail in it for $8 or whatever. I don't want that $50, $75 warranty or whatever. Then he took that off. And then I got to my car and I noticed, no, he said, well, I can give it to you for half off. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, well, you could have did that at first. I said, but that's okay. I still don't want it. So I got to my car and I actually looked at the receipt. They charged me $50 for shipping. I'm like, when in the hell you order something that comes to the store and you could charge me for shipping? You're not sending that to my house. You're sending it to the store. So I went back in there. I'm like, if y'all got to charge me for shipping, I don't even want the tire. He was like, oh, okay, let me talk to my manager. We can get that taken off. Well, you could have did that shit at first. Anything that you can get taken off that receipt, you get it taken off because that's money you could put on Bitcoin, if anything, and gain you some interest for it instead of giving it to somebody else that's going to get interest off your money. When I went buy my daughter car, they added up all kind of bullshit on there. Oh, Lifetime tires or some bullshit. She's not even going to be here. You know what I'm saying? She's probably going to go somewhere else and buy the tire. She's not going to be focused on none of that. I'll take all that shit out of there. I end up paying $1,000 less than what I paid for the car because they took all that extra bullshit on there. You have to pay attention to what you're giving these people money. I know we all say we rich and we make over $100,000, but I don't care how much I make. I want every fucking penny. I'm not leaving no penny at no fucking store because if you look at it, every penny that you leave at these fucking stores, that's a penny they're getting from 100 people. They didn't got a motherfucking dollar extra in a fucking day. And half of you won't even tip somebody making $2 and something.
We have to watch our money because they will take every penny that they can squeeze out of us. They'll do it, but we don't try to squeeze pennies every month to save. Instead, we go buy these big old Birkin motherfucking bags that are fake. We go buy them because somebody said it's real, and we try to live like the Joneses. And these motherfuckers getting rich off of us when we can't even bury our family when they unalive. We got to stop. I'm gonna say this last thing, and I'm gonna land. When I started my job 25 years ago, I worked with nothing but engineers. These people who I work with making $200,000-$300,000. $100,000 a year. They come to work in the same pair of jeans that they had on every day. And how I know? Because they still have the skull spot in the back of the pants. You know, when you put
where the wallet is,
pants,
where they sit, that's my father. That's exactly how he is.
Exactly. Yep. They do not be doing all that, buying nice clothes. I was going in the business suit. You know, I'm 25 years old. I'm going there trying to look cute, trying to look important. They didn't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about what you have on. They gonna wear the cheapest shit that they can get, and they gonna wear it all fucking week. They ain't even gonna watch
because
they
saving their coins for fucking assets. They're putting their money up. So when they're done working that job that you've seen them every single day for 20 years drop, they live large.
These people are millionaires. I have not seen somebody who retired that wasn't a millionaire. Period. So I'm gonna say this to her, and I'm gonna land. When y'all think it was something bad when Diamond kicked me off her panel when I gave her $6,000 in less than 6 months, that's $1,000 a month. Some people ain't making that on their check. Baby, that was a blessing from God because it wasn't nothing but pride. She knocked me off my fucking box and she did me a motherfucking favor because now I get to save my motherfucking money and do what I want to do with it instead of being up there trying to support somebody who didn't give a fuck if I supported her or not.
I think
that's not a dig for me. That's not.
So I want to say one thing. I know Braid is probably about to come back up here, but I want to pull it kind of back to, right, like what we were discussing earlier today. You notice how we're talking about how people look, right? The function of clothes. And I mean, think about like Steve Jobs, right? They say he wore the same turtleneck and essentially the same jeans, but that turtleneck was Issey Miyake. So, that's an easy stack right there. But it was something, right, to where it's a uniform because the focus should not be necessarily, at least for him, on what he was wearing, but rather what he was creating. So it was one of those things where it's not meant to distract people. So if I'm going out to, I don't know, a fucking protest and I might have to have on jeans and sneakers or something that doesn't really matter, it doesn't catch your eye, the focus is not supposed to be on what the fuck I'm wearing. It's not. It's supposed to be on what I'm doing. And you simple-minded bitches can't seem to get that through your head. The only thing that you can focus on is the optics. You can't conceptualize that it may not be about what that person is wearing at that moment, but rather what the fuck they're doing, right? If they had some critiques about protesting, if they had some critiques about, I don't know, activism, I might be slightly inclined to listen. But y'all's brains are so fucking small and round and smooth that the only thing that you can do is say, this person looks ugly. Why does she sound like this? Oh my gosh, I'm eating down. But you're over there complaining, right? You're crying because you lost your page that have money on it. And yet we're all broke bitches. You're a 6-figure bitch. You have designer. We don't. So which one is it? Is it Ujwala or is it one Mike?
And you know
what? Let me say this real quick. And the next day, yeah, everybody wasn't looking their best. But guess what? The next day at the conference, they was eating down. AJ was eating down. She looked great. Yes. So when we want to get out there and get our clothes dirty and our feet and our hands dirty, we're not gonna dress up and wear no ball gown and stuff like that. No. I wouldn't dare. I would have probably been out there with holes in my sweatpants just because I knew that my cause for being out there was going to probably bring some type of problem, like I might have an issue with somebody out there to where I might have to get down deep and dirty. I'm not going to dress up for that type of thing. I'm just not. But AJ looked good the next day though. She looked
Honestly,
good.
Honestly, the lesson here is this shit is ring around rose neck. That's what this shit is. Bitch, you point a finger at me, I'm pointing a finger at you. Corey actually can't believe I could even agree with him in this point, but he said, you hosts sit around and wait for them to have something to talk about. No, for them to do something wrong, for you to have something to talk about. With them, you think them bitch not gonna feel the same way about you. That is a moment for me to be like, you're a weirdo. Absolutely, it's a moment, because if she was on the other foot, bitch, you would say the same thing about me. You're mad because we said that was weird. It is fully weird, full stop weird. If you don't think it's weird, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you don't give a fuck about, people going out there risking their lives and protesting for you or for anyone who looks like you. I don't know what to tell you, but I didn't find any of that funny. Then the narrative kept being spent over and over and over and over again. It kept being changed over and over and over again. Y'all talking about, we was only talking about AJ. No, when you're saying no cabbage, no peas, no crackers, no cheese and things like that, and you're talking about the person who actually facilitated the protest, and you're saying he's a big back, and you're saying all of these things, that is then now directly talking about the protest in itself. So no, you weren't just keeping it on AJ. Y'all was talking about everyone. And then, Dom, you made a comment. You said, of all things that you could be doing today. What did you mean by that when you were talking about AJ? Of all things that you could be doing today. What did that mean? Oh, yeah, whose house? When they kept chanting whose house, they kept saying Run's house.
And then what about when with that one point that you just made, Susu, they were saying protesting ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna change nothing. I mean, come on, why are you acting and talking so negative? And protesting has changed things.
Because they are negative. Like, that's really what it is.
I don't care how much I dislike a motherfucker. If I feel like something is right or wrong, I'm going to speak on it and be like, I don't like that bitch, but kudos to them. Or I don't like that bitch, but she was right. Or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not above I'm not above that shit. Some bitches just don't know how to do that. And that's that real hater, like in your blood type of hater, like behavior. You get what I'm saying? Hater personality. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't just put shit aside and look at things objectively. That's the weird part about it. Like, hey, that is wrong. No matter what, this is wrong. I don't know. That's weird to me. That's weird. But we clearly didn't get nowhere to that, except for Rose. Girl, you a fish out of water. I really think, Rose, the moment that people decide they want to like you, you turn around and then lie. And that's the problem. Like, you just be lying. Like, if you were to just tell the truth, Pinocchio, then we wouldn't be here right now.
Wish y'all wouldn't do that thing again.
No, I'm being so for real. There was, she said it on Friday. I don't really fuck with AJ, but I think what she did is commendable.
Going at it.
No, Bray. We got to go back and listen to the sentiments that she had in Trina's live on Friday. She woke up today totally different than how she was on Friday. And I was like, I think that's really nice of her to, like, put things aside and really see things for what it is and understand how rude that was or how mean that was. Today, very confused. I'm sorry. Today, very confused. Totally different. Absolutely different from everything she was saying on Friday.
But she was different just in a moment because when she was on Bella's live, she was like,
I don't want them to argue. That's all that's my beef with Susu and Rose. I just say don't argue.
So when Rose was in Bella's live, she was like, I didn't say what Dime did was right. And then I go over to Tia live and she's like, no comment. Since when you don't have a comment and an opinion about everybody and everything, you're actually giving your opinion now. But when you want to be directly asked the question, now you can't answer it. How the fuck you feel about what she did? That's what the whole conversation is about. So how you don't have an opinion about it? That was weird.
Listen, I understand that you don't like people to go back and forth. I didn't attack her today. I watched her blatantly lie on me. And then I let her get her thoughts across. Like, Ray, we're not going to do that.
Ray.
Trevor?
Not me, because I haven't said nothing.
You say you don't want us to do this. But
y'all don't need to do this. Thank you.
So this morning, did I do anything?
I don't know. Y'all was arguing.
Oh, okay. Hush it then.
Just
mute for me real quick. 1 second while I get this off.
Oh, please.
Yeah, because you're just going to be devil's advocate and neutral. And that's okay.
I just don't want y'all to argue.
It's okay. My point being, I came up there like a civil citizen, listening to what she said. Alexis, who's this? Rose, get your ass out of here. Coming in talking about Alexis. Oh, get your ass out of here. Don't nobody care about no Rose train with you. Because Humbly Messy was Rose, and then I kicked her out. Now this bitch coming in with 0 followers. Girl, get your ass on. She lied on me.
Y'all don't need to
argue. She lied this morning. I let her get it all out. And then when I said that was incorrect and everyone agreed that it was incorrect, then she wanted to come and attack me and scream and overtalk me and interrupt me. Okay? I was going to let her get her shit off respectfully. We would have had a conversation respectfully. I wasn't even going to bring my feelings about how I feel about the Maytag with me. I was just
guys, no. No.
I wasn't going to bring my feelings about how I feel about the warehouse with me. Okay?
No.
Instead, she decided to do that. I had to turn up on her. Then the bitches thought they was going to 2v1 me. No, that's not going to happen. Braid, I'm going to drop you. And I'm serious.
You're not dropping me.
Yeah, because when you feel away about someone, I don't do this to you. I didn't do a fuck thing today.
I don't do the same thing for any of y'all.
Can you wait till she's finished?
But you interrupted me when I'm speaking.
Rose, please just don't do it, y'all. You
just cuss her out. I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, bring around the Rosie in this bitch. I don't want to hear it. I'm not the one to say why you friends with Rose and all that shit. The bitch always talking about me to you too. I'm sick of it. She's so jealous. Why your friends talking about me? Hey, Bray, why do you let them play in your face? Bray, why you doing this? Bray. Stop putting Bray in the middle of anything. If he want to be cool with everyone, he want to be cool with Jesus, he could be cool with Jesus. He could be cool with anyone he wants to be, bitch. I don't complain about you and your fat head. I don't care that he's cool with you. I don't really give a fuck. I don't even think about you, bitch. You worried about me, my platform, my 1.5. You went over there to your live and started talking about HB. Wasn't HB the one who was streaming though? But in Bella's live this morning, you specifically cited Susu and her 1.5 were live when they could have been on AJ's live when AJ was live. And you can't even admit that you were wrong in the fact that AJ wasn't even live. And in fact, AJ was in my panel on my live. So this is the last time I'm addressing you, you fucking Frigidaire. I'm sick of you. I'm really sick of you. You just want to find every angle and every way and every reason to have a conversation with me. And guess what, bitch? You get nothing. You get nothing. Nothing from me. Stop looking for me. I'm not looking for you. Bitch, I know you can't help but talk about me. I understand. Because ain't shit going on over there in that liquidation store. I understand. But we're not doing this again. You're not getting a fuck thing out of me again. I mean it. Girl, sick of this.
Thank you.
Bitch, I woke up and I was enjoying myself. Next thing you know, I'm hearing this fucking wench.
Hey, comment cousin Courtney.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you guys for completing the live blog.
What is Izana doing up here?
She allowed to be up here if she wants to.
Izana, when you become a panelist? I just looked up here and seen you in the box.
Not bad. I didn't know I was in the box.
Oh, you could be. If you got something to say, you can stay up here if you want to.
Izana ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, you beefing with Izana?
She don't like me.
Oh. Oh my God, you hate him?
Oh, jeez.
So get the fuck down.
No, wait. Why do you hate him?
Because that's a hating ass troll ass comment.
Hold on, Bray. I want to hear what she has to say. What do you?
Girl, fuck you too, Susu.
Oh my God. See, what the hell? Why do you hate him?
Because he's annoying and you talk too much.
Okay, now it's your turn, Bray.
You got to speak into the mic, sweetie.
Yeah, that's why we can't hear your stupid ass. I'll never argue with a motherfucking Greek statue. You know how I feel about you. Fuck you.
Isana.
This is so random. Like,
Isana. Okay, Rosie. Isana.
Do y'all know? Never mind.
Isana, be on.
Sorry, I had to walk out of the
I said a Greek statue.
Fuck you, Break King. Fuck
Girl, you want to be motherfucking Medusa so bad, turn to stone. Fuck you.
All the time.
She always, when I'm here at AJ Live, she talks the most shit. You know, at AJ Live, they be getting their shit off, and I take names. The fuck, she know I know her. I'm sick of that gargoyle.
Fuck you.
It does look a little medieval, but sorry.
And still, fuck you.
See you in the AJ Live.
Isana.
Yeah, I'm tired of that BBL nigga, big bottom lip. Fuck you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
He over there screaming.
How do you accidentally get into a
He's literally
y'all
over
are
there
like,
laughing, screaming. That's why he's not off mute. Just give him a second while he collects himself.
I'm not about to keep going back.
She ate you the fuck up.
Yeah. No, she had to say something back. That's why I'm gonna let her get that one thing. Girl, fuck you.
BBL braid is crazy.
Sorry, Donna, is there one time where is there a time where you ever liked him?
You just came up with that like right now?
Yeah, just right now.
Thinking about it.
Think about that forever, please.
Did you ever like him before?
Nope, not really.
You never
Never
even found
ever.
him funny, even not even a little.
Not even a little. He's
I
annoying.
thought y'all could really roast each other.
Isana, how do you feel about him calling you a Greek statue?
I am a Greek goddess. What?
Oop. Well,
A fucking American human, what you are. You're not no motherfucking Greek goddess, baby. You're not a demigod. You're a human with a heartbeat.
Yeah.
With a motherfucking AI picture, lady.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna keep looking at you before you turn me to stone, and I mean it. Fuck you.
Anyway. Lame ass nigga.
The mythology roast is crazy.
Right, I would be scared.
Surgery does.
I'm not looking. I'm not worried about it.
So why we have
She's
Drop
gonna get you.
here? Hey, what did Drop say over there, Susu, when we was listening?
yeah, Drop. I don't know if I want to make a joke about that, but she said no black, no grease. But that one, that one what was said.
I didn't know what she said.
But you did know how to use your brain right there to use it, because it was something along the lines of just as disrespectful as that. They said no cabbage, no peas. They said no cheese, no crackers, no cheese. But she said no black, no grease. So it's all in the.
No, I
in the same
understand. I understand her energy and her flow. When she said the no black, no grease, I said, Drop, please.
So, Isana, sister.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh Lord. Is there any way that we could fix this, you two?
Be no fix. I don't be fixing shit. I fix shit with the people who need to be fixed with. This is not nothing to fix. She can keep trolling me. I'll cuss her out every time she says something bad about me. We've been good for a couple weeks. She ain't saying nothing to me.
Thank you, Simone.
It's every once in a while.
That's because I ain't been around you in a couple weeks, nigga.
Okay, perfect. Nigga.
Don't nobody care about you. All right, then. We done.
You go back to where you came from.
Okay, bye.
Rome. Bye.
I thought he was gonna say some shit like I'm done her.
She
Like
really
this
dropped
nigga always try to get in the last word.
Isana, do you want to tell the people if you're black or not? They don't believe you're black.
She's biracial. I already know this. I did my research when we got into it the first time. She's biracial.
Oh, y'all have been like on panels together?
No, I've never seen her in a panel ever. She's a comment cousin, a troll at that.
Kimmy in the comments said we could say no monostat, no yeast. I didn't say that. That's what she said. That's what Kimmy in the comments said. I didn't say that.
Who y'all talk about got monostat?
That they can tell Dime no monostat, no yeast. I don't have nothing to do with that. Hey, it's not personal.
If it was a
She
face
said
sealer.
she used it for chafing.
Susu, I'm done with the spaghetti.
Let's see it. Do you want to come back on your face?
Yeah.
For those of you in here, HB made Haitian spaghetti.
I want to play.
How about say Mo Duet?
Don't eat it.
Oh,
Don't look at it. HB, don't show it.
Let's see, HB.
What is that supposed to
What are
mean?
you saying?
Y'all better not look.
Don't do that, HB.
You sound like an Indian.
I'm already coughing. Don't
HB.
He's already.
I didn't do nothing, Susan.
You better lead them. You better lead them.
It's bad enough you got that
on you.
dude right next to me over there with his smile on.
Who, Chuck?
Yeah, two boxes
No.
right now.
No,
Hey, you know
Trump.
it's bullshit.
Right up above you.
his goofy dinky.
Hey, be above
That's
and below
tariffs in the
Trina.
first place.
Look like he's trying to smell his own
Yep.
ass.
Yeah, that's
you
her
definitely
too.
getting hit with the spaghetti-o.
HB,
You better run.
why did you up your
I
two
just saw
pages?
somebody do that.
I gotta show y'all something. That's my boo.
Why the AI so messy talking about Braid versus Susu showdown?
HB, you too much, girl.
Put me in the big screen too. So put me in the big one. So you guys, this is Haitian spaghetti. I'm not
Let's see if you did good. Chunk them up. Put it up.
Thank you. Hold on. Wait a minute. I forgot about this part. Fuck. Why
She
did
needs
I-
police. I didn't got her for that. She
No, don't
it's
start
like
adding
crazy.
stuff now. Don't start adding stuff now. Go ahead, show.
Trina, let her do her thing. Trina.
No, that's
You
not
know what?
Hey, people
It actually
trying to
look-
save the people.
I want to see it.
I have a plan saved while she gets ready for her.
HB, somebody in the comments
if
said
you are,
they think you white. They think you white sometimes.
hold on, Trina, 1 second. Just want to make sure I let everyone know. If you come in here and you don't like me, your best bet is to just watch. Because if you type anything, bitch, you're out of here, okay? So if you want to stick around and know what's going on in this bitch, just be on silent and quiet, Rose. You've been in here 3-4 times and I unblocked you 3-4 times. So next time, just be quiet.
Not
Now,
Rose.
you know better, Rose. I'm telling them the same thing, Susu in the grapevine. I don't know why they come in there talking.
I'm like, ooh, yeah. That was confused for us. You can't even lie. That shit was fire. Don't even do
So
it.
the eggs, you guys, is a part of the Haitian side.
Is that eggs and peppers and
Matter of fact,
Girl, you
anybody
got
got
pickles
something
in there?
negative to say,
That's not
you go ahead
pickles,
and
that's
mob me. I'm gonna block
pepperoni.
your ass. Let me get a plate, HP.
I think you got a little bit too much.
Damn, she put
Take
some
the
smoke
board
in
in
there.
out.
Ooh, I love you, girl.
That's a part of it. That's Haitian spaghetti. The egg's supposed to be there. Susu, help.
You got ground meat in there.
the camera back. Let me see
No,
this
they
hole.
said the egg's supposed to be in there.
HB, can I please see it as a
They ain't
whole?
said no eggs supposed to be.
HB, show me it as a
I know
whole.
they.
Haitian stand up.
Thank you, Bree.
They ain't said no eggs.
HB, show me it as a whole.
That look good.
Now the hot dogs,
HB,
she got
show
the
me it
hot
as a
dogs
whole.
right. She got the hot dogs right.
You got
There's
it.
no hot dogs. This
They
is
ain't
not
said put-
sausage.
They ain't say put no eggs in there.
You have
I'll
ground
eat the
beef.
fucking
They
eggs.
said you
I'll
over
put
Got
the
eggs
eggs.
in there, yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, I'll throw some more eggs in there. I'll do
Drop, can you help me?
Drop can't help
I
you.
want to know if you have ground beef in there.
Yeah.
Okay, Christina with the Haitian flag,
That's some
she
damn
said.
nigga spaghetti with eggs on top. I make
Yeah,
that every fucking day. That's
Christina
Christina
got
said she's
Haitian
been
flag.
Haitian for
She ain't
30 years.
never had no eggs. in her
Hey,
spaghetti.
she don't have no ground beef and egg spaghetti.
Christina said she's
Christina
been
is-
Haitian for 30
Christina
years
is
and she
Haitian.
ain't never had no eggs with her Haitian spaghetti.
I told you.
Not
HB
much,
thinking.
not
HB
much.
thinking of. HB
She doing
thinking of
that.
Yakameen.
It looks
HB thinking
perfect.
of Yakameen. HB thinking
Oh,
of
that sounds
Yakameen.
good.
It looks perfect.
Yakameen.
Christina ain't know
Yeah,
how
she
to
think about
do
Yakameen.
Christina told her to throw it up.
I want to play.
Christina ain't know how
We can all throw a twist in our
How you
dish.
gonna tell her she ain't no Haitian? All right, you ain't okay.
Throw a twist.
All right, now that's enough mixing it up.
Ray, Ray, know he hungry. I know he hungry, Ray.
Listen, guys.
HB, don't mix it in no more.
Hungry, hungry, you go ass.
HB, don't stir it no more. It's
I
stirred.
have a twist in the
HB, what makes it Haitian? The eggs, HB, what you
No,
got?
I did every.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did
did
the
you put
Haitian
Effie's in
recipe
there?
from
Did
this
you put
dude
Effie's?
named Zoe something, Zoe pound something, and he said do all the stuff I did, and I did it.
Did you put Effie's in there?
Drop the spices in there.
HB, did you put Effie's in there? Did you put Did you put Effie's in there?
No, shut up.
See? Now you putting boiled eggs in there and you ain't putting the
I
Effie's.
didn't do.
Yeah, but you put them eggs. Take them eggs out and make some Effie's.
Who is you about to feed? That's what I'm concerned about. Go back. Let me see the pot.
Chuck. I know Chuck about to come get a plate. Yeah, I know Chuck about to come get a plate for him to get
Who is he left?
dinner friend.
Who says he ever left?
Susu, you know Chuck about to get a plate for his rug dealer friend.
No, the hell he ain't.
Oh, yes, he is. He probably got you making some juice, too.
Ain't that?
We are. Ray, you eat Arby's. We are.
I would eat it.
You eat cheddars every day, but you won't eat that.
That's what I'm saying.
That look, HB, I eat a lot of shit.
I would have to watch
He
HB.
eats Sloppy Joe's in the morning, but he won't eat that.
No, it's good.
I'm telling you, if I'm telling that tells you
I would have to watch HB.
He literally eats hot dogs and Sloppy Joe's in the morning.
That's a more
Yeah.
nutritional meal than what the fuck you eat on a daily basis. The
No
fuck.
ma'am, no ma'am.
I would have to
no,
watch
ma'am.
HB
Got
cook
veggies
the
in
whole
there and
meal,
everything.
and she would have to eat it first.
That's
That look
Ray
like a
King the last time
motherfucking-
he ate a veggie. A veggie.
Oh my God,
Well,
Yama said Braid drink Juicy Juicies. We don't care
I
what you
sure
say.
wish you took
Queen of Hearts
it.
said Western Haitians eat eggs on the sides. She's Haitian. Thank you.
That's
You need more
Okay,
eggs.
but that's
They
not
said
on
I
the
need more
side.
eggs. They said you need more eggs, HBC.
yeah, and the eggs brown as
Because he
fuck.
said do 6 eggs. I'm only doing 4.
Ray,
First
you
of all,
don't even
this
know how
shell
to
is
cook.
brown, Braid.
Ray, you don't
Baby,
even
that
know
look
how
like a
to
bowl
cook.
of cereal.
You don't even know how to cook, Ray.
White eggs.
Baby, that look like some
Hold on.
motherfucking Fruity Pebbles golden
Yeah,
If
they
grapes.
heat
somebody
up
gave
no
me
damn
some
soup
spaghetti
in the
with
damn
boiled eggs, I'm
microwave.
telling you, they will get slapped down. Don't
Too
ever.
many ingredients.
Also made Kool-Aid.
Ooh.
Ray
Yeah,
back,
Chuck
that
about
shit
to
got
come
Nah, I
water
drink the
in
Kool-Aid.
there, and what the fuck he be eating?
That's pink lemonade. Yeah, I drink that.
Yeah, Chuck coming to get a
Ray,
plate.
what's the last? Hold on, what's the last vegetable you ate, nigga? You
I
can't
don't
even
know.
spell it. You don't even know.
Yesterday I had some snap peas.
The fuck?
See, Lily said it's been pickles too. It look like pickles. in
Banana
there.
peppers, guys. Why y'all act like I don't know?
They're pepperoncinos.
That's a banana pepper.
Do you have mayonnaise and ketchup in there,
pepper-
HB? Because I think mayonnaise and ketchup and Haitian spaghetti. if I'm not mistaken.
No, drop it.
Hell no.
Ketchup, yes, no
Y'all
mayonnaise.
finna have QL fly up here. Y'all finna have
You don't
QL
put no
fly.
They
Get
do
out
put
of here.
ketchup in it. Yeah, they do put ketchup in
So I
it.
been
Yeah,
the
we
other
put ketchup in
You
spaghetti,
get up
but not
here.
mayonnaise.
You don't put no ketchup in spaghetti.
You
No,
said it's a hate crime.
Trina, to make
You
it
put ketchup in spaghetti.
No, you don't. I can't eat spaghetti.
You not put no ketchup on spaghetti.
You don't put no ketchup in no spaghetti.
Y'all are crazy.
Who is this?
Y'all can't cook. Y'all can't cook. Y'all can't cook.
Ketchup's not. It's not too different than
Y'all can't
It's the
cook.
tomatoes in it. Like, what you mean?
Y'all can't cook.
same thing.
Y'all
You
can't
put ketchup
cook.
We put sugar
Y'all
in spaghetti a little bit.
You put sugar in there too. You can put sugar in there.
You put
Salt, pepper.
You put
We don't do all
sugar
that.
and ketchup. You may as well make a
Y'all, all y'all talking
Y'all
at once,
cook.
can't nobody hear. Everybody talking all at once, can't nobody even hear nothing.
Like you out here.
They don't need to hear this misinformation. Ketchup and mayo and eggs.
Remember?
Like you
round it out as
the
best we
topic here
can.
is QL. They said the eggs do not go in this dish as a Haitian dish. I got this from a Zoe dude. He's not even
I
in the
thought the
US.
nose was Jamaican.
No,
They're Haitian. Now Trina, now you lost me there.
That's the first thing you ever said you didn't know about. Everything else you always know.
Now you lost me there, friend. I had to check that.
This is a hate
My bad.
crime. I say you.
QL, do eggs go in y'all spaghetti?
No, friend. Eggs go on
I
the
knew it.
side of the spaghetti. I don't know.
There it is on the side. Technically, it is.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
He was trying to make decorations.
I don't know. This is gonna make you appreciate Chef's Live because there's a hate crime.
Hold on, I want to hear QL. QL.
This is a hate crime. This is a hate crime. I was shocked. I said, "Oh my God, what is that?" And they said that's Haitian spaghetti, and I have never been so shocked in my life.
Damn, what the fuck?
Now you said a Zoe gave you this recipe.
Girl, hold on. What you mean? You
Jesus
shocked.
Christ! You said
She'll be a motherfucking cat by the night.
you put banana pepper.
And I
in
mean
the
it,
spaghetti.
HB. You about to press forward tonight, baby.
Exactly.
Oh my
Okay, he
God.
said that. He said that, but I did that anyway.
First of all, Bray talking about pepperoncinos. You talking about pepperonis.
Oh my God! You said one of y'all gonna be a cat by the way. HB. I need the name of the Zoe who gave you this.
HB, take a bite to the
No,
Lift the camera up. We want to watch you.
we want to
tonight,
name.
I told you I
I don't know why the fuck. I don't know who.
You know, May 18th. You know, May 18th is like right around the corner. This is a hate crime.
Say, yow.
I have never been so shocked in my life.
Did you put pepperoncinis because you were supposed to put a Scotch bonnet in there?
Oh wow.
Nah, I know she ain't replaced the Scotch bonnet with
What's that
banana
carrot that
pepper.
I just seen in spaghetti?
This shit's not going
How many
on today.
Scotch?
HB, take a bite of it. Take a bite.
Oh, she substituted. She didn't put the eppies in. She substituted the Scotch bonnet for pepperoncini.
HB, take a bite.
HB.
HB, take a bite of it.
HB, you didn't put ippies in the spaghetti?
Girl, I don't know who.
Alex, put your titties up.
Trina, stop looking at him.
We don't have to tell you to put your titties up every morning.
Trina, what do we ever tell you to put them up?
Yes, Trina, them things
Yes,
move
I do.
around. They be right in our face.
Trina, no, we don't.
now.
Trina's be like, ooh.
And that moo bitch, we had to suffer for a long time.
Yeah, Trina.
And then she be
Oh,
like,
if you start putting a bra on,
She ain't lying.
Our titties always be up,
It doesn't
around
look
and
bad,
tucked around
HB.
right.
All right now. All right.
Did you put carrots in the
no, all right, so you.
What you know about that, Alex? What am I trying to figure out? What else did you put? You put? I do see the hot dog.
HB, take a
That ain't no
bite.
hot dog.
Oh, friend, what did you put?
Why is she screaming like she don't think
Can I
it
get the
is?
floor?
Girl, that's a hot dog.
Girl,
Take
just
a
take the
bite.
floor.
Bro, oh my God.
Are you saying it's Connecticut?
Not too stressed out, girl, please.
You put hickory smoke. Oh, okay.
Girl, that's
Yeah,
not
you do.
Girl, that's a hot dog.
Okay. Actually, hold on, HB, hold on.
You know it's gonna get you.
Turkey smoke.
Which name is the type?
Let me see the other one. I'm gonna take the
I just want her to take a
right.
bite of it.
Down on it.
Gone.
Okay.
He should talk about it look like
Not
a
too much on like y'all. I'm saying.
Try it, HB. Eat
I'm
some.
so shocked. Not HB.
Eat it, HB. Eat it.
did it right, y'all.
I
She did the
did. I
spaghetti
did
right.
orange bell
No, she
pepper.
did.
I did
Eat it,
orange bell
HB.
pepper.
Sure the fuck
I did
did.
orange bell pepper. I did orange bell pepper.
Get it
Girl, how
out.
many orange bell
I
peppers did
went
you
to
do?
get the flour.
She doing that one thing. Keep going, do it.
You need to get the fork and
I
try
did green
it.
bell
That's what you need to
pepper.
get.
The fork right there. I did
Well,
orange
try
bell
it.
pepper. I did red bell pepper. I
You
did
don't want
green
to try
bell
it, y'all.
Green rep. Yep. Good job.
Oh, y'all gotta
You
come
did her
here. I
motherfucking
cannot
thing.
hear. Y'all need to get
You sure did.
It's a HP beer. Let's
I have
see.
never been so shocked in my life.
Hold on,
Good
y'all.
job.
Relax.
She good as a motherfucker. Look, she
Hello?
good.
Is this thing on?
With y'all.
Is this thing on? I keep
Well, I
saying
hear
can't
you,
nobody
my
hear
bad.
y'all because we all talking over each other
Yeah,
right
get some
now.
control for real.
Like
Get some
we're
control.
literally talking over each other.
It's doing what it's supposed to. Oh yes. Hitting. I know that shit hitting.
Girl, you barely ate some.
Girl.
AP, ain't it shot o'clock?
Yeah,
for
put
you?
that
What time
egg in
is it?
there.
Yeah, that's why I just yelled
That's what
you
you
there,
do.
girl. I'm tipsy.
Put that egg in there.
That shit is hitting.
Magic cubes, HB?
Nobody drinking with me though? Hello?
No.
What you over there cooking?
Well,
Lamb
HB, I would say for somebody who don't know how to make food, you did all right. Yeah, it's something. It looks like something. It looks
It's definitely getting edible.
It's
y'all. It's getting
edible.
edible.
Know that shit good. She's coming back for more. Look at her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ray,
I really don't- I
would say
truly don't
for
believe
somebody
she's
for
even
first time
eating.
trying
She is
it,
eating it, y'all.
Okay.
I truly don't
Ray
believe
King
it.
hungry as fuck. Look at her.
I give you
Look
A
at
for
her.
effort.
Turn the camera around and show
That's
us
what
you
I'm
eat it, HB.
No.
What did you use?
Yeah,
what
she
type
ain't
of
eat
sauce
it.
did
She
you
put
make?
it in
Did you
a
use
cup.
tomato paste or did you use tomato sauce?
No, who dropped Trump?
I dropped Trump for a second. I'll bring Trump back.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey,
Oh,
Uchi.
Hey, everybody.
we gotta find a
It's an
Haitian man.
egg for
Oh,
me.
it's
Mixing
my
up
birthday.
the
Oh,
other-
you guys to find a Haitian man.
It's whose birthday? HB, are you eating it?
HB, can you
birthday.
just message me the name of the Haitian man if you're still here? Can you just give me the name of the We gotta put him in a box. Because this is
Happy
diabolical.
birthday, Uchi. Say
Girl,
happy
quit
birthday.
mixing that
She
egg
finna lick the
around.
plate, y'all. Watch this shit. She finna lick that
Okay,
Hey,
How was your birthday?
Ooh.
Hey.
Like,
Girl, mixing that egg around.
It looks good.
well, so I'm gonna go down.
Stop hating.
Hi.
Is that birthday for real? She lied. My birthday.
AP,
Happy
birthday.
Thank you. It's my birthday.
Let me see.
All right. Yeah. So see, I'm gonna.
You had it down?
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Oh,
Period. Not too much of Uchi.
Yeah, HB.
Don't do Haitian spaghetti.
AP, what's your cash app? Don't ever have all of us back in this.
Oh, it's
No, that's
put it in the comments.
Dollar sign.
This the wrong combination.
Pretty please. It's AP.
Now I'm about to talk over everybody.
Put it in the comments. Can you please?
I'll put it right. Hold on. Put it right now. Hold on.
Susu, don't ever have Alex, AP, QL, HB, me, Uchi, Trina, Cash Money back up at the same time again.
What? Never even spoken.
I ain't never heard this shit before.
I don't want to talk to them.
What up, Ray? Uchi, what's good, my nigga?
Shit, chilling.
Bro, I'm just doing what they be doing. They been pissing me off. Alex don't know how to shut the fuck up either.
It's right there.
Go ahead, AP.
Uchi is right there. It's right there.
I'm looking. It's a lot going on.
APW the sauce. APW the sauce.
I think you did good for your first time, HB. So I'm gonna give you A for
My
effort.
girl did so good. She did good. She did good. I know it's better.
So,
He's talking shit about somebody, I think.
I think you should still give us the name of the person that gave you this recipe. But I'm gonna go down, guys. Be safe. Bye.
QL, I miss you.
I miss you too.
You never miss me. Well approved that. Low key. So there you
I
go.
see you all the time, Alex. I don't see QL all the time. Damn.
Child, I'm gonna say she did A for effort, you guys. She did A for effort. This is her first time trying
play empty.
That's not Haitian spaghetti. Please. We're just gonna call it HB spaghetti.
You feel
but I think you did a great job, HB, for
No, don't worry about it.
But I do say I like the sausages that you put in there. I'm gonna try it.
Please don't drop my style.
No, I'm gonna steal the sausages. I think the Haitians need to put their sausages in there. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
you missed
secret
dip on one motherfucking ingredient and that shit
Thank
go
you,
blow up in your face.
Uchi.
That shit gonna explode.
But I do.
More false motherfucking move. Oh.
What meat is it? $2 hickory Kanaka sausage, and I put the turkey Hillshire in there, and I put 3 different peppers, and I put ground beef, and I put all the seasons he said, and I put
Blaze
spaghetti
and
noodles,
talking about AJ.
and I.
But she's not right now.
Hey,
Trina.
What up, Uchi? Oh, now you know who I am.
What is relevant, Cash?
Wine when $2 said that shit, and somebody shut it live at $2 because she said that we was
Oh, $2 over here. She's in the comments.
Rewind it a little bit. Okay.
Rewind that little part a little bit when $2 and said that she let them just rewind it.
Set the check, $2. You need to get to Blazes.
Oh,
Got a little bit of mess. She got to check you. You better hurry up.
Not mainstream. They started talking about Dime talking about AJ. Rose, wait, you got something weird going on here. She said there's 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, Rose, the Power Rangers, not at a Powerpuff Girl.
So the next day, I got Susu's box, Rose. So after I went live and Trina went live, Susu went live. I got in Susu's box. AJ was already in her box. I said, Susu, did you hear the stuff that Diamond said? She said no. Susu, at that time, Susu did not know the remarks that Diamond had made. So that part is where you are wrong. Because me and HB brought it to her attention. That's when AJ dropped out of the box because AJ was in Libra's page in Susu's box. That's when she left. And then they replayed what Diamond and her panel had said. So Susu was not aware of what Diamond said at that time until me and HB brought it to her attention. So Blaze,
Yeah.
does what $2 said prove that they did in fact try to bring that shit to AJ?
Yeah.
No, she literally just said AJ dropped, and I told her. Like, what are we doing? I don't know.
Or did
Blaze is saying it.
Yeah, I think AJ did know about it, but she said she wasn't paying any attention or something like that. I think I seen that clip as well. I think that's on the blog as well too.
Because they keep trying to, Edna over there on her live talking about I'm lying on her and shit like that.
Yeah, I told you don't do this.
Like, this is the information. And if $2 if it's $2 that's misspeaking, then y'all need to address $2. But I ain't lying on nobody. I know what the hell I saw. Keep going.
Keep fighting, y'all. I'm done. I'm out of it. I'm not out of it all the way around now.
I have a question for the panel. So when we hear like things,
Hi, but sorry, Rose. You earlier when you were in Tea Times Live, you were saying you didn't have an opinion on it, but you actually have an opinion on everything except
Drop been wanting to get her ass.
the topic was about if Dime was wrong or not. You haven't offered an opinion on that, but you keep deflecting and saying, well, they shouldn't have brought it to their friends. Their friends didn't even respond to it. She's not concerned about it, and I'm hoping that she's not going to respond to it Monday. But the fact still remains, you have given an opinion on everything, but do you think Dime is wrong? Now let's talk about that, because that's what
That wasn't my topic. That's your topic.
That's what court was about. No, that's what court was about, and you came up in court talking about everything except that.
But I also
everything else except if Dime was wrong. So we're still waiting to hear from you if Dime was wrong. Because I did hear you say,
am I gonna be able to say something?
Well, you was talking. You're cutting me off. Allow me to land first.
Girl, you landed. You keep repeating the same thing.
I never landed because I never finished.
Y'all, AJ, go get in the fucking shower.
But you've been repeating the same thing.
Yes, darling. That's why
We were talking to Libra. Libra was in the box. Libra was in the box.
That's your friend lying. That's your friend lying. We know what happened.
What is she talking about?
That's your friend lying. We know what happened.
I got him in the box. AJ was no longer in the box because I started congratulating her, and y'all said to me, AJ
She's in the shower.
Literally, it was right here.
Okay, we got it. She's in the shower. What they saying?
Okay.
Give it to you. Girl, you got to my face on his